Hey aspirants, welcome to your channel The Best Shot. So today in this video we are going to see the weekly current affairs, that is from May 31st to June 5th. So but before that, the motivational quote of today is, "The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time when you fall," said by Nelson Mandela. So it's not the matter how many times you fail in your life, but it matters when you bounce back in your life and fight for what you want. Sometimes it is harder to take all those things, but then if you take all those things, then you will succeed in your life. Sometimes the harder you fall, the stronger you rise. When you again rise from a difficult situation, then you will see the kick of the life. So let's move ahead. The first question is, World Environment Day is observed on June 5th. World Environment Day is observed on June 5th. So the theme for World Environment Day is reimagine, recreate and restore. Reimagine, recreate, restore is a theme for World Environment Day. Okay, and let us see the other options as well. June 1st is celebrated as Global Parents Day. Global Parents Day. June 1st is celebrated as Global Parents Day. June 2nd is Telangana Formation Day. June 3rd is World Bicycle Day. World Bicycle Day. So June 1st is celebrated as Global Parents Day, June 2nd as Telangana Formation Day, and June 3rd as World Bicycle Day. June 5th is celebrated as World Environment Day. World Environment Day. And the theme for World Environment Day is reimagine, recreate and restore. So this is a theme for World Environment Day. Okay. And coming to the next question. RBI has approved the appointment of Dash as the Managing Director, MD and the CEO of RBL Bank for 1 year period. So RBI has approved the appointment of Vishwaver Ahuja as the Managing Director and CEO of RBL Bank. So RBL stands for Ratnakar Bank Limited. And Vishwaver Ahuja will come into effect from June 30. Okay, so the name of the bank was changed from the Ratnakar Bank Limited to RBL, and it was founded in the year 1943. So the tagline for RBL Bank is Apno Ka Bank is a tag for RBL Bank, and the headquarters of RBL Bank is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Okay, clear? Let's move ahead. CBSE has collaborated with which company to introduce coding for 6th to 8th classes and data science curriculum for 8th to 12th classes as a new skill subjects in 2021-22 academic sessions. So CBSE has collaborated with Microsoft to introduce coding for 6th to 8th standard students, and for 8th to 12th class students, they have designed a curriculum of data science which will be included in their academic sessions. So this is really a good initiative so that the students will learn the new skills right from the early stage of their life. So this is very interesting news here. Okay. The Defense Ministry approves construction of 6 advanced submarines for Indian Navy. The project costs around. So recently the Defense Ministry has approved the construction of 6 submarines, advanced submarines for Indian Navy. So the amount allocated for this project is around 43,000 crores. 43,000 crores has been allocated for this project. So the Defense Ministry, and if we talk about the Defense Ministry, the Defense Minister of India is Rajnath Singh. So the Defense Minister of India is Rajnath Singh. Clear? And let's move ahead. YUNTAB is a scheme was launched by which state or union territory? YUNTAB is a scheme which was launched by which state or union territory? So this YUNTAB scheme is. So the next question is, YUNTAB scheme was launched by which state or union territory? So YUNTAB is a scheme which is launched by Ladakh. YNTAB is a scheme which is launched by Ladakh. So in the historic development in the education system in Ladakh, so the Lieutenant Governor of Ladakh is R.K. Mathur. R.K. Mathur launched the YNTAB scheme 2021 from Leh. Okay, so yeah, you have to remember YNTAB Ladakh. YNTAB Ladakh. Okay, moving on to the next one. And here is some important news. DCGI granted permission to Serum Institute of India to manufacture the Sputnik V, which is a Russia vaccine, in India for the examination and test analysis. So it has given permission to Serum Institute of India to manufacture Sputnik V vaccine just for the examination, test and analysis. Okay, and this is also very important. INS Sandhyak decommissioned. INS Sandhyak has been decommissioned. INS Sandhyak is a ship which was decommissioned and it has given 40 years of service. 40 years of service. And we have also seen in the previous videos about INS Rajput. That was also decommissioned recently. So these are the two ships that was decommissioned recently. That is INS Sandhyak and INS Rajput. Okay. Next question. Which state government has announced 33% of reservation for girl students in engineering and medical colleges? So the state which has announced is Bihar. Bihar has announced 33% of reservation for girl students in the engineering and medical colleges. Okay. Some of the value added points here are: the Chief Minister of Bihar is Nitish Kumar, Governor is Fagu Chauhan, and the capital of Bihar is Patna. Capital of Bihar is Patna. Okay. So the next question is: former Prime Minister and President of Mauritius, Anirudh Jugnauth, has recently passed away. He was awarded with Padma Vibhushan. He was awarded with Padma Vibhushan. You have to remember the award as well as the name of the person. Anirudh Jugnauth. Anirudh Jugnauth. Okay, President of Mauritius and the former Prime Minister. Moving on to the next one. Who inaugurated Indus Best Mega Food Park at Raipur, Chandigarh? Indus Best Mega Food Park. So this is a keyword here. So it was inaugurated by Narendra Singh Tomar. Which bank has recently published the economic research report? So SBI has recently published economic research report. Okay, and the some of the value added point, and this is very important here. The State Bank of India, in its economic research report, EcoWrap, that report is called as EcoWrap, has predicted India's GDP to grow at 7.9% for the financial year 2021-22. So this percentage, the name of the report is EcoWrap, and for the financial year 21-22, it was published by State Bank of India, that is SBI. Okay, and moving ahead, with reference to COVID-19, what are kappa and delta? So this can be the super most important question for your competitive exams. Okay, kappa and delta. So kappa and delta are the new labels for COVID-19 variants. They are the new labels for COVID-19 variants. Kappa and delta are the new labels for COVID-19 variants. Remember this. Okay, and moving on to the next one. Who has been recently elected as 11th President of Israel? 11th President of Israel. Isaac Herzog. Isaac Herzog has been appointed as 11th President of Israel. Okay, and coming to some value added points of Israel is: Israel capital is Jerusalem and Israel currency is Israel shekel. YSR Pension Kanuka scheme is of which state? So when you see YSR, it is obviously for Andhra Pradesh. YSR Pension Kanuka scheme is related to Andhra Pradesh. YSR Andhra Pradesh, and the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh is Jagan Mohan Reddy. Okay. So the next question is: under PM Cares for Children scheme. Under PM Cares for Children scheme, the government has set aside of how much amount each for children orphaned due to COVID-19. So the amount is 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs will be for PM Cares who had been orphaned due to COVID-19. Okay, and coming to the next one, which state has launched the scheme Ankur? Which state has launched the scheme Ankur? Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh has launched the scheme Ankur. Madhya Pradesh has launched the scheme Ankur. Okay, and the next one is, who has been recently appointed as a chairman of NHRC, National Human Rights Commission. National Human Rights Commission. Okay, Justice Arun Kumar Mishra has been recently appointed as a chairman of NHRC. Okay, the next question is, who has been recently appointed as a deputy chief of naval staff? So, Admiral Ravneet Singh has been appointed as a deputy chief of naval staff. Okay, so he is the deputy chief of naval staff. And coming to the chief of naval staff is Admiral Karambir Singh. Admiral Karambir Singh is a chief of naval staff. Manoj Mukund Naravne. Manoj Mukund Naravne is a army chief, and Rakesh Kumar Singh Bahaduria is Air Force Chief. Rakesh Kumar Singh Bahaduria is Air Force Chief, and Manoj Mukund Naravne is Army Chief here. Army and Air Force. Okay, next one is, who has been recently appointed as a 16th Commander-in-Chief of Andaman Nicobar. So, Lieutenant General Ajay Singh has been recently appointed as the 16th Commander-in-Chief of Andaman Nicobar. Okay, Andaman Nicobar Command, that is nothing but ANC. Andaman Nicobar Command is ANC. Okay, next question. Which country has recently come up with the policy of 3 children as against the present 2 children limit? Country is China. So the country is China. So China has recently come up with the policy of 3 children. The couple can have 3 children. And the value added points here are, the capital of China is Beijing, and the currency of China is renminbi. President of China is Jinping. Who has been appointed as a chief advisor to Mamata Banerjee? Mamata Banerjee, she is a chief minister of West Bengal. Mamata Banerjee is a chief minister of West Bengal. And the chief advisor who has appointed to Mamata Banerjee is Alapan Bandopadhyay. Alapan Bandopadhyay. And let us see the other options as well. Jagdeep Dhankar is the governor of West Bengal. Jagdeep Dhankar is a governor of West Bengal. Subratha Mukherjee, she holds Panchayat and Rural Development and also Public Enterprises and Industrial Reconstruction is Subratha Mukherjee. Amit Mitra is for Planning, Statistic and Programming, Monitoring and Finance. So these are the other options that we have discussed. Hope this is clear for you. Coming to the static part, so these we have been discussing earlier also. We will have just a quick revision of all these things. National parks. Okay, Andhra Pradesh. The national parks which are there in Andhra Pradesh are Papikonda National Park and Sri Venkateshwara National Park. The capital city of Andhra Pradesh is Amaravati and the other two. The chief minister is Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy. Governor is Biswa Bhushan Harichandan. Okay, and coming to Arunachal Pradesh, Mauling National Park and Namdafa National Park. Mauling National Park and Namdafa National Park are the national parks in Arunachal Pradesh. The capital of Arunachal Pradesh is Itanagar. The chief minister is Pema Khandu and the governor is B.D. Mishra. B.D. Mishra is the governor of Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, and now the next one is Assam. Assam has this set of national parks: Rajiv Gandhi Orang National Park, Dibru-Saikhowa National Park, Kaziranga National Park, Manas National Park, Nameri National Park. Rajiv Gandhi Orang, Dibru-Saikhowa, Kaziranga, Manas, Nameri. So these are the national parks in Assam. Don't worry if you don't remember, but just stay connected with me. If we revise every day, you will be able to remember it. Okay. And coming to the national parks in Bihar, Bihar state has only one national park, that is Valmiki National Park. Valmiki National Park. Coming to Assam, the capital city of Assam is Dispur. Chief Minister is Sri Himanta Biswa Sarma. Governor of Assam is Jagdish Mukti. Okay, and Bihar. Coming to Bihar, the capital city of Bihar is Patna. Chief Minister is Nitish Kumar and the governor is Fagu Chauhan. Fagu Chauhan is a governor of Bihar. Okay. Moving on to the next one. So the national parks in Andaman Nicobar. The national parks in Andaman Nicobar Islands. So the capital city of Andaman Nicobar Islands is Port Blair. Port Blair. The lieutenant governor is Devendra Kumar Joshi. Devendra Kumar Joshi is the lieutenant governor of Andaman Nicobar Islands. Andaman Nicobar is a union territory, so that is the reason why they will be having lieutenant governors. Okay, and on the map, Andaman Nicobar is right here. Okay, Andaman Nicobar, and here is Port Blair. Here is Port Blair. You can see here. Okay, and now coming to the national parks, Campbell Bay National Park, Campbell Bay National Park, Galate National Park, Campbell Bay, Galate National Park, Mahatma National Park, Middle Button National Park, Mount Harriet National Park, Mount Harriet National Park, North Button National Park, South Button National Park, Rani Jhansi National Park, and Saddle Peak National Park. Saddle Peak National Park. So from here, you can remember Middle Button, North Button, and South Button National Park very easily. So these three you will be able to remember very easily. And coming to these one, Campbell Bay National Park is in Andaman Nicobar. Galate National Park is in Andaman Nicobar. Mahatma National Park, Mount Harriet National Park, Rani Jhansi National Park, and Saddle Peak National Park. So it's very easy. Just remember like this: Campbell Bay National Park, Galate National Park, Mahatma, Campbell Bay, Galate, Mahatma, Middle Button, North Button, and South Button. You will remember, however, Mount Harriet National Park, Rani Jhansi National Park, and Saddle Peak National Park. So this is very easy. Okay, once we revise it repeatedly, then we will be familiar with these national parks. Don't worry about that. Okay, so that's all in this video, guys. If you feel that this video is helpful for you, please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel, because that boosts our energy to make more videos for you. And thank you so much for being here. Thanks for watching.